Alright, Sam. So, I'm trying to explain all this to you. Right here is the representation of this, which is the beginning of everything. Singularity, time, space, everything we know starts right here. Comes up, then what we have is we have life begins. This is representation of the growth of life and how the roots of the tree grab hold of time and space and they start their own identity. Um, this is a really good example of what I think is a nice looking tree. I like the browns, I like the color, I like the stubbiness, the shortness, the compactness. It shows what I would call slow growth or age or deliberate growth, and then it has the thick stubby branches, which is really cool. I like the idea of showing maybe two trees intertwined right here. Uh, the helix of DNA. This is actually a really cool example. Yin and yang, and the combination of two growing together to make one. So we have our tree growing up right here. I threw this in here because this is from the beginning to life. It's growing. We're traveling here. This is a timeline. Right here, it shows this is a representation of the Renaissance. This is obviously Leonardo's artwork. I don't know what it's called. Sorry about that. The creation of Adam. Okay, so we have that tossed in there. I thought it was a cute idea. So now the tree grows up, is growing, the branches. Now what are the branches supporting? The branches are supporting the continents as we know them, which is life on Earth would be a whole lot different if we didn't have land continents. So I show the tree growing up, and this is the land continents. Now I had a really difficult time fitting all of the land continents across my back. Talk about hard to do. So what I ended up doing was shoving the continents up so that they reached the curvature of the earth. It's a really difficult thing to show, but so you see how the United States or the North America continent is shoved up so it bends over the edge of the earth. Same as with Europe. What would it be called? All of Europe and Africa. So what I did was I pushed them up. Now, what I'm representing here is, I think it's like 20 million years ago. This is the end of an ice age where the two continents were actually, for millions of years that they were separated right here, the Bering Straits. And what we had going on, and as far as I understand it, is we had the dinosaurs separated from the evolution of the mammals. Now, the mammals were taking over all of Asia. What would it be called? Europe? European continents? And the dinosaurs, the reptiles, were predominant in the Americas. Now, when the ice receded far enough, as far as I understand it, the mammals traveled across the straits here and actually took over domination of the Americas, and that was the end of, as it would be, mammals versus dinosaurs. The dinosaurs died out, the mammals regained control of the planet. Now, this is, the story is is, and I can't even pronounce this, Hyadon, Hyadon versus Diatrymos. Diatrymos. Diatrymos is represented here as the large bird ostrich. Hyadon is really close to a dog. So anyhow, as I'm showing this here, this is what I'm trying to depict. Mammals versus dino, the end of an era. Another thing I'd like to point out to you too is that we don't really know what the color of the extinct species are. So you can be as vibrant as you want, you can be as creative as you want. I threw some stripes in here, multicolored feathers, purple, reds, orange, black. You can be as creative as you want. Alright, I'm just reiterating. So we took the continents and we pushed them up. Push them up to make a kind of an arc over my shoulders. So it'll go over right through here, the arc. Now the top of the arc can be, for a nice edge, I thought you could make it ice caps. Those are actually, it's difficult to show here, but representation of the top of a glacier. Now it doesn't have to be exact, and you can be obviously as creative as you want to. And another thing that I had a really difficult time with was fitting it all in, so I just took the Americas and I draped it over the top of Europe, Africa, Australia, India, you've got South Asia right here. And if you look right here, this is the Bering Straits draped over the top. Now, so let's jump to what is this. This is a representation, my representation, of all that is evil of mankind. Isn't that lovely? It's a banner showing all the benefits of government. Divide, conquer. What better way to do it? We've got money here. Money is a form of corruption. We've got wine. Now the wine coming out is, I thought it would be cute to have it as blood. We've got domination, war, and obviously food. And it all made into a banner. I thought it was kind of cute, and it's going to be right at the back of my neck right here. Kind of a nice place to have it. So now what do we have is right here. Right here is we have the representation underneath all of what is evil is what is good with mankind. This is our Buddha. The sitting Buddha with a lotus bowl. Kind of cute. And this is the strength. This is showing thoughtfulness, kindness, enlightenment, wisdom, knowledge. And this is showing how the strength of it spreads out through the universe. And if I have it, it's going to go up and over my shoulders. This is a hole cut out for the neck. And then, like I said, over my shoulders and coming down, meeting the chest piece that you've put together for me. I also threw in here for design, proportion. These are two comets, which are in my opinion, the carriers of life through the universe. Just a second. This is the artwork for the comets. It's actually from the same artist that did the sun for my shoulder. So Hey, Sam. Alright, so that's the summation. I've been trying to get to this for, you know, a couple days now, like a week. And like I said, I know it's a little bit rough and videos are really corny, but if you manage to suffer through this video, you'll have a really clear idea of what it is I'm trying to do. I guess the only thing that you could do for me that I would really appreciate is take the time to draw it out and make it detailed, because it's going to be a big tattoo on my back, and I'd like to have detail to it. There's one thing here. I threw this banner on here. Now I'm not really sure if I'm going to use it or not. It says we ain't getting off the island. You know, I think it's a little bit of a fallacy that there's this belief that we're going to move out across the universe as a species. I think it's going to be a whole lot harder than people think to colonize other worlds, other solar systems. What we need to do is, that's my little, what would it be called? Dish on, you know what, people? Take care of what you got. We need to take care of what we have.